Record? Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you hear that or did she just yell at me?
Oh no, she yelled at both of
Oh,
us.
okay. Holy shit. All right. I guess I give verbal consent. I don't know how to respond to that. Is it like in the recording too? Shit.
I don't know if the recording hears the robot voice yell at us.
Or like maybe the recording starts the millisecond she stops warning us that there's a recording going on. Who knows?
Who
Okay.
knows?
Okay. So the book that I have chosen to discuss is it's a heterosexual cis love story. Is cis the right term? What am I? Straight people. It's boring ass man woman straight ass straight people. Is that cis? I want to make sure I'm not
I feel
confusing it with
like
sus, which I think is short for
no.
suspicious.
Well, and I mean, for all we know, the book could be more sus than cis, but I think cis is just like if you're a cisgendered male, that means that you were born with male
Yeah,
genitalia.
it's
Yeah, so it's
straightforward,
very straight,
tr
bland,
traditional,
virgin.
quote unquote. I don't even know.
Yeah.
No, it's like it's a man and a woman. It's a we got man on woman.
We have a penis and a vagina. All
Male,
right.
yeah, we got a P and a V.
P and the V. All right.
OGP, OGV,
I'm really
PV.
glad we laid it out that way for all the listeners. Just sometimes
Is that a P? This is a P.
it looks like a D in my area, which there's
Oh,
plenty of in this book, I'm sure.
heyo. Okay,
That's why I'm
so
here.
okay. All right. So we are discussing Elizabeth Hoyt's 2016 Duke of Sin, a Maiden Lane novel. Now, I picked this up for 99 cents at the Goodwill because I thought it looked and sounded intriguing. I'm unfamiliar with Elizabeth Hoyt as an author, but I'm delighted. I thought it was well written. I thought it was sexy. And it also was sort of intense, but it didn't have any of this like damsel in distress stuff. We didn't do any of that.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. But okay, so I want to mention again, somehow, always, I think to increase the emotionality, we got some serious triggers.
Oh, disclaimer
Okay,
alert.
disclaimer alert.
It's my
Okay,
favorite part.
okay. So the trigger warnings, kidnapping,
Okay.
there are mentions of rape, uh, both juvenile and adult rapes.
Awful.
Um, Poisoning,
Ooh,
a little sassy
yeah.
Shakespeare style poison in there. And then there's also violence against people and animals described in the book.
Oh, I'm more upset about the animals than the people.
Yeah, which is why I thought, I should include this specifically because some people are very, very sensitive about animals being harmed, and that I think could be a break it for some folks. Um, I the animals in question for the for the most part, spoiler alert, are cats. Um,
Yeah, don't fuck with
I
cats.
know. I absolutely watched that 1,000%.
Yeah, don't fuck with cats.
Um, but yeah. So
Well, thank
FYI,
you.
yeah, FYI, there's animal violence, human on animal violence. Um, but I think it ties into the main themes, which I pulled out as classism, which we're talking about like he's a duke and she's a maid.
Okay.
Duke
Okay.
Duke and she's the head of the household, main primary housekeeper. Which big deal. Um, there
Yeah.
is some PTSD, like childhood trauma PTSD, which there's a lot of like allusions to his behavior, his current behavior being influenced by those traumas.
Okay.
There are secret societies. What?
I'm all buckled in.
I know. And then and then something that I really liked about it that I decided I was going to call pleasure appreciation.
Oh,
Yeah. So, anyway, so yes, so all of those things are tied into this craziness. This guy runs almost 400 pages in a paperback. It's like 320 or something like that. So it's, it's not a short little novella. It's a book. And they cover a lot of ground. So I'll give you the rundown, and you can you could feel free to ask questions along the way, and let me know. Also, the setting we're introduced. The setting is October 1741
oh
in
wow.
London, in England, in London.
Sure.
Yeah, October in London, England is a chilly place for Bridget Crumb, the main character.
Crumb.
Bridget Crumb, Mrs. Crumb. Uh, so here's the synopsis, right? Mid 18th century England. Bridget Crumb is is working for the Duke mentioned in the title, the Duke of Sin, Valentine, well, Napier.
Napier.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Yes, he is
And
the
she's like the head of his
yeah,
housekeeping team.
head of his housekeeping
That's
staff.
actually a really big role for like
Yeah.
a normie.
She's responsible for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, Bridget, I see
Yeah,
you.
get it. Get it,
Working,
Bridge.
working.
Mm, mm, mm.
Love it.
So, okay, so he is vain, heartless,
Mm,
blackmailing. He's a blackmailer.
mm,
He's a hottie bobati. And he is a big jerk face. In
okay.
general, big jerk.
Typical Duke,
Yeah, impulsive, presumptuous, and very high maintenance.
naturally.
Yeah. So there's all sorts of intrigue and the blackmails going on, and everybody's sneaking around at nighttime and traveling through the woods on horses. And
Oh.
yeah, so everybody has a secret. Bridget has a secret.
Bridget, secret.
Bridget has a secret. And the Duke has a secret. Spoiler alert, it is patricide. What?
Wow. Okay.
What?
Wow.
So eventually we find out that dude like murdered his dad, but it was for a totally justifiable reason. And
Ah,
apparently his dad was a just grade A asshole who killed a bunch of cats just to be a dick.
oh,
So yeah, he's a jerk butt.
oh,
He's
there's the cat killing. Okay, there we
yeah. So
go.
dad is killing cats and teaching lessons like George Bluth, like, and that's why you don't pull off arms. It's like, what? Yeah. So it's horrible. So
Wow.
that's why Val is such a jerk. Um, so yeah, so there okay, so I will read you this bit about um she comes in and we kind of meet him through her eyes when she comes in, and he is, in the morning, and he's, virile, and he is standing there in his full birthday suit,
Poor
Um,
Sid. What an ass. He
well,
would.
he, you know what? He's proud of
Yep.
it.